It's a good marker.
Yeah. Anyways, you were saying about your Marvel life?
Well, we finished all the movies, which is, I think it's like 20 plus movies.
And they're long, all of them, right? They're all
full length
above 2 hours,
films.
right?
Yeah. I think Ant-Man might be shorter.
Oh, Ant-Man?
Because it's a comedy. It's a very good series.
Is there anything else out there that's in that that can touch that kind of length of
the length
sequence of movies?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That's pretty impressive.
I mean, not anything modern or that we'd be interested in. Fast and the Furious? It's not there yet. And it's not there.
And it doesn't have the same kind of impact.
Sure.
Because they as soon as the main, I think the second movie is where they lost me on the Fast and the Furious. Was like, oh, they're in Tokyo now.
That's not even okay. Anyway, but Marvel, no, I don't think there's a real competition as far as just the breadth of narrative there.
Right.
Yeah.
You could argue that Batman is there, but that's not a sequence. It's just
right. Oh yeah, there's that. Oh, there's plenty of stuff that there's that many. Robin Hood.
How many Robin Hoods are there? I know
dozens.
In my world, there's Kevin Costner. There was Men in Tights, and
there's the one with the fox.
Okay, true that.
There's 4 different TV shows.
Did Russell Crowe do one? Maybe
Russell Crowe was somebody else. I know what you're talking about. Russell Crowe was.
He wasn't he was Gladiator, but is that?
Yeah, no. Then there's some. No. Then he was. Was it? Did he do the recent Robin Hood? I think we might have talked about this already.
I'm not sure. I don't keep real estate in my head for Russell Crowe.
What's King Arthur? Who was King Arthur? That wasn't Russell Crowe.
It could. I don't know. I just remember Russell Crowe recently doing. And recently, I mean, within the last 10 years, doing the
most recent Robin Hood movie we have talked about for sure, because it's got somebody is Friar Tuck, and it's or not Friar, Friar Tuck. Somebody's his right hand man, and it's Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
the guy is not anybody.
Oh, it's just
who matters.
It's that movie that Jamie Foxx is in,
right? But Jamie Foxx is the lead supporting role,
which is a weird thing. You got to always make Jamie Foxx the star of your movie. Is there a more talented?
I mean, I don't think there's a more talented leading supporting role that you could get. He's a pretty good guy to have be the second guy in a movie.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is a force of entertainment because he can do all of the things on a high level. He could. Does he have any stand-up specials? I know he's done stand-up, but I don't think he's had any specials.
Yeah, didn't he have the comeback one?
I feel like he got on TV before he was able to be a stand-up comedian in the public eye, probably because he had the Jamie Foxx show.
Sure.
And he was probably already making.
That's where I knew him from.
Right. And then all of a sudden he was just a movie star.
Right.
Probably not all of a sudden, but
well, he did some music.
Right.
In between, I think. In between. Was he already a movie star? Maybe he was.
I think he was already a movie star. I think it was one of those, the 90s and early 2000s was good for that, for a select group of entertainers where it was just oh, you're hot. Throw it all out. Throw everything against the wall.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Marvel movies.
We're watching WandaVision. This all started because Alicia wanted to watch WandaVision.
And you're we'll get there after these 19.
Yep. Because I watched an episode of it, and she came in, when I was finishing watching it, she was like, is this WandaVision? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, WandaVision's a show?
Yeah, it's a TV show. It's a Disney original.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I haven't explored much of Disney Plus.
Well, I haven't either, except for watching The Mandalorian and now all of the Marvel stuff.
I think I'm about to give Mandalorian a try because
it's pretty good.
I just watched. I keep cutting you off. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine.
I just watched Love, Death, and Robots, and
season 2. Or you hadn't watched?
I hadn't watched any of it, so
I've been telling you to watch that for like 2 weeks. That's like the 3rd episode of the show. I told you to watch that.
Yeah, well, I just had a week off, so I mean,
yeah,
I don't
masterpiece.
Yeah, for sure. I don't get a chance to watch a lot of stuff like that because like Becky's not interested in it.
How about when that guy gets cut in half?
Yeah, every episode I found a part of it at least that I liked.
Yeah, I didn't like the farmer one where they had the mech robots.
I thought that was cool.
I didn't care for the animation style mostly. Like I probably would have been more into it if it was.
But the format serves that kind of thing because you can kind of like get over it because you know it's only going to be 10 minutes. So you're just like, what's going on? Like you're just so trying to parse it out.
Yeah. And I just feel like art-wise it would have been cooler as a cartoon than a 3D animation.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was fun. I actually haven't seen all of them. I had to go back and rewatch like maybe 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I put on one where the girl was like, she saw a murder and she's running through town to avoid this guy.
One's dope.
Yeah, and then there's just like a naked chick on the screen and like my whole family was in the room. So I had to like turn it off real quick.
Yeah, it's definitely an adult show.
But anyways.
I haven't watched season 2 yet.
To connect it to the Mandalorian. Mandalorian's like the same kind of like format, right? Same. Every episode's different. Every episode is like a different.
No.
Oh, then fuck it. Fuck that show.
No, it's definitely a timeline narrative.
Oh, really? I had heard differently.
He goes on different bounties.
Okay.
It's like it's in the style of like, those older shows where if you just watch one episode, that's fine.
Oh, you don't?
Because but you're not going to understand the overall storyline. You're just going to go, cool, shoot them up.
Yeah.
You know, kind of. I feel like towards the end, especially, you just have to have seen the whole fucking series.
Sure.
But how about Beyond the Aquila Rift?
Remind me.
That's one where the dude's on a space station, on a space station, and he runs into somebody he used to know. He runs into a girl he used to know.
Maybe I haven't seen that one. How about the one with the astronaut who has to
cut her fucking arm off? Spoilers! But Jesus Christ!
Yeah, dude, that was like...
Oh! And it's so close to just being video, like...
Yeah.
Human.
It was enough.
Like,
it was enough to be
That
squeamish.
one's really... The style on that one is through the roof as far as just best video game cutscene ever.
Yeah.
You know?
It was up there.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I really.
She did it.
She did it. She got out.
Yep.
Or maybe in theory.
Full spoilers. She got home. Yeah. She made it.
We'll see. Maybe they'll do a season 3. 2 years.
Beyond the Aquila Rift, though, you got to check that one out because that one's fucked up.
I will.
That devil one, though, the one that is hand drawn, where the guy gets cut in fucking half. Yeah. Just that 3 seconds of that show where that dude gets cut in half.
All right, we got to get off this, or we're gonna be completely just talking.
Go watch Love, Death, and Robots. Yeah. It's very good. I've been recommending
fully
it to
endorse it
for years,
and they're not giving us money, obviously, because they don't need us. But anyways, continue with your.
It's great.
WandaVision.
Yeah. So she came in and was like, oh, I've been seeing stuff about that. I want to watch it, and I was like, oh, you can't.
You're not ready.
How many of the Marvel movies have you seen? Some. Most of the important ones. I'm like, well.
She's like, fuck your stupid rules. I'm going to watch it. You're like, all right.
No, but she was on board to watch them all. I hadn't seen all of them either.
And if they're all on one platform for the most part,
right.
Why not?
Yeah. I hadn't seen Ant-Man, either of the Ant-Man movies. I hadn't seen one of the Thor movies.
Did you guys have to do
There's a list on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. So they just had it laid out for you?
Yep.
Perfect.
All you have to do is look up when to watch Spider-Man and go watch it somewhere else. And it's important that you do that because Tom Holland is a fucking treasure. So
I'll take your word for it.
He's amazing. I didn't know he was British until I saw him on some reality show years earlier.
Those crafty Brits in there. American accents getting better.
They are. You can't tell the difference.
Walking among us.
Yeah. It's uncanny.
Yeah, and then they use words like uncanny, and you're like, aha!
You've got me!
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so
aha!
Have you guys...
They're all real anime.
completed WandaVision as well?
No, we're 2 or 3 episodes off from finishing WandaVision, but it's very good.
That's cool.
It's very, very good.
Maybe I need to jump over there and check some of that out on Disney Plus, because I've been struggling the last...
I still say fuck Disney Plus. I'm only using it because we got it off of somebody else's account.
Well, sure, but I just have to say
that.
I'm at a wall right now. I just had a good, several days, almost a week of, good programming where I wasn't searching, and now I'm back at the point where there's nothing to watch on any of the things I pay for.
Go through the timeline order on Marvel. You won't be disappointed.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I gotta pitch it to, my better half, because pretty much every programming decision we're watching at the same time, usually.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, you gotta convince her that a marathon of that over the next. It only took us 2 months, month and a half.
That all?
Yeah, of not every night. Like I said, just a few nights a week.
Yeah. It would take me longer than that probably, because I tend to fall asleep through stuff.
Oh no, same. No, so. Well, we stop halfway through when I'm falling asleep. Rewind when we come back.
Yep.
I'm falling asleep almost every time.
Yep. Working man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That hustle.
That grind.
They call me Kurt Hustle.
Rise and grind.
Bro, that's a rap name, Kurt Hustle.
I don't think anybody younger than us would get it.
That's true.
They'd be like,
I guess middle-aged
cool.
rap only.
You have to capture fucking existing famous rappers.
I'm only going to rap about 80s action movies.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a YouTube...
That's pretty niche good. Novelty, right?
Well, that could be well executed and very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome Kurt Hustle to the stage, y'all. And you just come and fatally attract that crowd.
Yeah.
Is it fatal attraction?
I'm already out of my element. Just by choosing the topic. I don't know 80s movies that well, except the ones I know.
Yeah, but the research can be done.
Yeah.
We can bring Kurt Hustle to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm jealous. I'm searching who else is out there?
Who's your secret rap name gonna be?
Oh man, I don't have a library of
that you can make a pun on the fly.
I could be an insult rapper, and it could be Dennis Shade.
Oh,
that's not as cool as Kurt Hustle though.
What's the pun?
Shade, he's throwing shade. Dennis Shade.
Instead of what though?
Dennis Quaid.
Oh, Quaid. Okay. See,
that one's even worse for me. All right. Shit, man. Give me a fucking. I don't know. Who was the guy in Robin that I was just talking about?
Russell Crowe. That's what made me think Kurt Russell. Actually,
Hustle Flow. That's
already
two on the nose.
Yeah. But yeah, go watch all the Marvel movies so that you can watch Wanda Life, and then also obviously when we finish Wanda, we're gonna watch that new not Crow. God damn it! Now I got all these 80s names in my head. That one's not even an 80s name.
Yeah, Russell Crowe's 40. He's just aging terribly.
Mm-hmm.
He took that Hollywood money and leveraged it into an In-N-Out.
The Falcon? What's his name? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah.
That's not... You didn't already watch that?
No, that comes after WandaVision.
Oh. That's another movie, right?
That's another TV show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Completely.
This is the whole thing I was complaining about, was that they were going to start making TV shows on Disney Plus only, so that we would have to have Disney to be caught up on the Marvel. That was my whole thing,
right,
for being mad about this. But they're very good TV shows.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's not worth $120 a year or whatever. $250. Mickey Mouse. Okay. It's not worth $250 a year or whatever crazy amount it's going to come out to.
What?
$12.99 a month. How much is that? I don't do math.
I'm paying $6 a month for hours. I got in early though. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, I'm saying whatever the full price actually is, it's still only whatever $150 a year.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth that.
No, but I don't think it's worth that for 2 TV shows.
No, I got it. I got it because I have children.
Right.
And at the time,
yeah,
my toddler was still watching those movies. And then like almost as soon as we got Disney Plus, she's like, oh yeah, I'm good with just anything on YouTube.
She'll still be putting her on Disney Channel though. She doesn't want to watch that?
No, she's super picky.
She wants to watch Baby Shark.
It was Baby Shark for a period of time. She's off that now. The Blippi. Who I got to look into this. I don't want to misrepresent Mr. Blippi, but I think my teenage daughter was like, you know what's funny about Blippi? She did her Googling. He like used to make, I don't know, weird poop videos or something before he got into making children's TV. Don't quote me on that. Blippi, don't sue us.
Was it cartoon poop videos?
I really don't know.
What is Blippi?
I shouldn't bring this up until I have the full story because I feel like it's probably a good bit and I don't want to butcher it.
All right, we'll hold on.
We'll come back to Blippi.
More Blippi news next week.
Yeah. And then I'm not sure the world cares about what my toddler's watching.
Well,
when I think about it.
I mean, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still here because you're a parent.
Good point. Good point.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you got to think about it. If we have an ongoing building audience, people are staying for the themes that they enjoy. Some of those people are interested in parenting stuff.
And the other half are completely
maybe
non.
They stay for our witty banter.
Yeah. Banter. Some adjective in banter.
Yeah, some kind of banter.
Maybe there was a time where I was witty. And
droll. This droll banter.
Droll. Are you an Englishman? That's two now.
Well, you know.
George of the Reese.
As they say. Let's take a break.
What? It's 17 minutes.
Yeah, but we do multiple breaks now.
Do we?
We've been.
I guess that's because we weren't cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I like your glasses. I'm sure I told you that on air already before, but mine are new as well.
I noticed.
They're almost exactly the same.
They're very similar. It took me several viewings of the picture that you posted on the internet
to spot the difference,
to realize that they weren't the exact same photograph.
If you saw, those are both new glasses.
That's what I figured. It was like a Warby Parker situation.
Yeah, but the other ones,
Warby Parker, not a sponsor.
Yeah, the other ones at live look not very, very different, but they're noticeably different.
Sure.
I'm not sure I'm ever going to even wear them, but I was like, I don't want to get two of the same frame. It was a 2-for-1 type of.
Gotcha.
So whatever. They're a little more like maybe dressy or something. Maybe I'll wear them with like a collared shirt twice a year.
You should get those free ones while you're at it.
Yeah, I might.
If you have a new prescription, you might as well go get it free. Yeah. I'm not going to give that away on the internet, although I might have already told everybody where.
Shoot me that link then.
I will. It's because it's like $30. You get another pair.
Okay.
With all the coating and shit.
Ooh.
That's what it's $10 shipping if you want them just standard, but then it's $20 for the like bundle of coatings. I was like, fuck it.
Maybe I'll get my silly pair with that then, because I was looking at some.
Yeah, get some crazy ones. Get some sun. Oh, you can't get sunglasses. Not on the deal.
That's fine. I probably wouldn't want prescription sunglasses anyway. I'm always uncomfortable in sunglasses.
I fuck with sunglasses.
I wish I could. I mean, I do sometimes, but I feel like I'm a douche, and I feel like people know that I feel like I'm a douche. You know, it's just it's a me thing.
I just don't give a fuck about nothing.
You don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah,
as told by your whole hair situation. And
sure, but my hair's really clean, so it looks okay hanging out like that. Actually, when it gets greasy,
in this moment, you kind of got a acidic vibe.
Sure. Yeah, when my hair's, that's what I'm saying. When it's clean, it's like fluffy and curly.
And like perfectly on both sides until you just did that with your hands there. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, well, that too. I keep the Lord in my heart, so.
Yeah. Keep your heart on the Lord.
That's right.
The Lord keeps your heart on him.
Yep.
Yeah. So, did you have a fun time editing that The last episode, I felt terrible. I didn't listen to it yet.
It wasn't that bad. I put a lot of markers in.
Oh, okay. Good. Shiza. You know, what else is going on in life? How about that break?
Break time.
We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by odinbeard.com, where you can purchase a t-shirt that I made. Also, here, listen to Bradley Church talk about it. Cool.
Far and along they flew, Hugin and Munin, the brothers two. They searched through the past and present each, and brought to master tales beseeched. What he desired they would there seek, and bring the word upon their beak. So yonder corvids lay in wait, for Covid's hold shall soon but break. Visit odinbeard.com for the latest designs, including your very own Hugin or Munin tees. odinbeard.com.
I just wanted to take a minute and tell you all.
Is this recording?
Me and Hillary. I got even older for this last version.
Yeah, keep it up. Let's develop this character.
Back in 1996.
Doesn't 1996 seem like it's not that long ago, but then also it's fucking a long time ago. 30 years.
No, how old are you? No, it's not.
I said almost. So calm down.
It is almost. It's only 5 years from being 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus. I had AOL in 1996.
I've written 1996 on paperwork before, you know, like in my life. Like, what's today? And I was like, oh, you know, it's like May 25th, 96. We in the 90s, dog.
Okay.
The world ends in
Paperwork. A book report is not paperwork, my friend.
Listen, bro. How many book reports have you done? You don't even know what a book report is.
That's fair.
Yeah. Don't hang out with George. He's only going to drag you down, man.
That's true. That's true.
Quote Mr. Sherman.
Oh, look where it got you.
In your living room still.
Yeah, right.
30 years late. No.
Well, that's at least it's not down.
That's true. I would argue was, you know,
pretty even.
pretty even keel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's think about, you know, I mean, you're a healthy family. I don't know what you have to do with that, but I'm sure butterfly effect.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Some amount.
Some amount of that.
Yeah.
You know, you got a smart car. That's pretty cool.
Well,
you're in a monogamous adult relationship.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool. You got the hair curlies.
Mm-hmm.
I got, you know.
Probably life insurance.
I do. I got hella life insurance.
So
that's,
I mean,
bro, kill me. My fucking family's going to be loaded.
So, fuck you, Mr. Sherman. That's why Mr. Sherman doesn't have life insurance.
He's probably got that stupid, like, TV life insurance. Like, no.
MetLife.
No medical exam necessary. Just $12.95 a month, and you can get $250,000. I had no plan before I came across MetLife, but now I have nothing to worry about, and my family's going to be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, swallow that, please. I'm nervous.
Oh my God.
I don't want to
Flashbacks.
Strawberry milk situation.
Yeah.
More, I'm nervous about the computer.
Fair.
But yeah, Mr. Sherman probably has shitty life insurance. I think that's, you know, I'm pretty sure that's why Becky's cool with me being a big old fat guy. She's like, seeing them dollar signs in the distant future.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm not going to murder him, but I'm definitely going to let him get seconds.
Yeah, heart disease, no problem.
Nobody will link that to me.
Right.
She's just like, do you want more cheese, baby? She's Southern. She's Southern.
Yeah,
obviously. Everybody's Southern because of MetLife.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Not a sponsor of the show. Is MetLife even that's like a...
I think MetLife.
That's insurance, right?
Yeah. Which one did RIP, his family's covered? Oh, the Heritage Foundation or something like
Heritage?
that.
Is that like a...
The guy, Jeopardy, what's his name? Alex Trebek.
Oh. Which
Right?
one did he have?
He was he was like the spokesperson for one of them.
You sure it wasn't like reverse mortgages or something like that?
It might have been.
There's a lot of
I can't say.
They be trying to get those old people and stuff.
Yeah. I trust Alex Trebek though.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, R.I.P.
Why?
Look at that mustache.
Alex Trebek didn't have a mustache.
Not near the end. He didn't actually shave his mustache off.
Yeah, I feel like he hasn't had a mustache
in the 80s. He had a killer mustache.
Who didn't have a mustache in the 80s?
Fair enough. And then for a while, he had the mustache back. I think more recently. Mm-hmm. We'd have to look up the facial hair of Alex Trebek. I'm sure there's a chart.
Yeah, it's like a paint stick of facial hair lengths. You know, like the color stick.
Yeah.
Different fuzz levels, stubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alex Tremustache Beck, R.I.P.
Yeah, that was a terrible.
Oh, edit that out.
No, I mean the world should know who you are. Mr. Sherman might have been right.
Well, too late now. Now you'll never be able to make a good pun in your life.
Well, you've ruined the pun part of my brain. It just imploded on itself.
Mm-hmm.
It just mustache ploded.
That wasn't even a pun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add mustache to the middle of words now until I die. But luckily, MetLife will take care of my family after I do.
That's right. Yeah, MetLife covers brain aneurysms, so you're all set.
Yeah, I feel like that's like probably top 3 of reasons I might die. It's gonna be a brain aneurysm coming in at number 3. Some kind of heart-related thing coming in at number 2, and then I don't know, some probably like sleep apnea related. You know, just stop breathing in the middle of the night.
Oh, sure.
You know,
yeah. You just roll over wrong and you stop breathing.
Right.
Yeah.
Or could choke on something too.
Like because you're eating in bed.
Yeah, for sure.
you meant that's a honorable mention, is you might choke on something.
Yeah,
not related to the previous thing about not breathing.
No. I just I feel like it's tied for second or something. Okay. I don't know. It's in there
because I think not breathing in bed because you choked on something.
Yeah,
you're not eating.
I'm
cookies in bed or.
Yeah, the sleep apnea is obviously while I'm asleep, and then I guess I could be a sleep eater. I've definitely been on the brink of that several times in my life where I was like barely awake and still eating.
Sure. Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, like you never fall asleep eating.
I mean,
you never just have a whole rotisserie chicken in bed with you.
I'm not going to say it hasn't happened, but I can't confirm it. I do drink a lot, which lends itself to the choking while sleeping and eating.
Sure.
You know. So.
Yeah.
What about you?
Got a little dark there.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot about myself in this moment. Yeah. What's your top 3? How do you think you're going?
I'll die. Well, I used to think that I would probably drive off a bridge on accident somehow. I was always scared of driving off a bridge.
Yeah, you've had a lot of driving related.
Even before that.
Yeah, but I mean, you had indicators.
I guess. I guess that's more of a fear for me than like a way I think I'm probably not going to die from that, but I'm scared of that. I don't like driving over bridges.
Yeah.
I'm better now about it than I was when I was younger, but
remind me of the fear thing. I have a story from last night, but can you keep going?
Okay. I mean, probably heart disease. Maybe heart disease. A lot of energy drinks. A lot of fast food. Smoked cigarettes for 10 years.
Yeah, I think any of the fat guy diseases we're both susceptible to. Probably me more than you, but like any of the like. Kind of like
I'm starting tracking my calories again
because maybe the heart. I don't know.
A lot of shit.
Some of that shit, energy drinks was a big one for my.
Yeah,
that's a through line for me. Even when I've gotten healthy.
Yeah,
like
I think we all might get money from that though when we're old.
We can enjoy the last year or two.
Yeah, they're like, all these y'all are all dying from ulcers or whatever.
Yeah,
it's from.
We'll get like $40 because it's going to be a
Red Bull's
class action.
Yeah, it'll be a class action lawsuit, and Red Bull just send you 2 coupons for free Red Bulls.
Yeah, it'll be like these are sugar free only though.
Yeah,
the worst one.
So yeah, maybe something related to that. Probably just poor diet.
YOLO.
Yeah. Maybe, slip and hit my head. Probably bad knee or something,
This is number 1. So you went bridge.
Oh, no. I'm saying I think number 1 is probably the heart disease.
Or
some kind of fat boy disease. And then number 2 would be probably falling down out of,
okay.
Like
out of
my
old age?
Being old and like one of my bad knees giving out on me or something. And I
That's not so bad. That's pretty.
No, it's good. You're dead.
But yeah, that's also very like regular. It's not embarrassing. Like you just got old.
Right. Like I just,
just got old. You fell. You didn't have any kids.
Had a weak body.
Nobody checked on you.
Well, yeah. I'm saying, it seems to me if you're going to fall and die, you're going to fall and die. I mean, you could fall and break your hip or whatever, but fall and die is like I hit my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're cracking your head on the counter or something. No, but it doesn't matter if anybody checks on you. You died.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah. I mean, you could just fall and not be able to go anywhere.
Sure.
And just like die there.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nobody's checking on me. Yeah.
That's dark also.
Sure. Well, you brought up the top 3 ways to die. So this is going to be probably, that's going to be a dark segment.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess we're not doing top 3 ways to die because there'd be a lot. This list would be a lot different, right?
Yeah. That's not.
I hope I die fighting an alligator or something.
You hope to die fighting an alligator? I feel like that'd be terrible. I would much rather fall in my kitchen and just like slowly starve to death than have an alligator chew on my body and then die about it.
But then you died doing what you loved.
What?
You don't love fighting alligators?
I don't love even looking at alligators. I think they're gross looking. They're slimy for some reason.
Okay, well, I guess I feel you. I'm just saying, for instance.
I've got no interest in being bitten by anything ever. Or like...
Okay, bad example. Fighting in a war.
Okay.
You want to... That's not...
So like shot in the head?
Space war. Maybe space war. That's cooler. Defending the planet from aliens.
There's a lot more... Like, okay, so... Earth War, gonna understand like you're gonna get shot in the head or stabbed.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to get blown up.
Exploded.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like
maybe like
spaceship exploded.
Something. I don't know, poison if you're like a spy maybe or something.
Sure.
But space death, that opens up a whole nother like
still all that stuff.
Plus like cutting your arm off in the cold.
Got caught in the airlock.
Yeah. Getting sucked out of airlocks, suffocation.
Sure. That's pretty instant though too, right? You like die.
I don't know. Have you ever done it?
I think you pretty quick you're dead.
Yeah.
If you get sucked into space.
Yeah.
There's no oxygen. It's very cold.
Right.
I think if anything, I mean, you might be cryogenically frozen.
Okay.
If it's fast flash freeze,
that doesn't even count then.
Like somebody could
death. You're just pressing pause.
Somebody could like start you back up potentially if they pulled you in properly.
Yeah.
Like capture you in a freeze tank, bring you back in.
And Elon's gonna warm you up with hot.
The disembodied head floating in a jar of Elon Musk.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you'd probably be able to figure the body out.
Oh yeah, he'll just make a robot for it.
Just slap it on an alligator or something.
You think he'd want to die though, because he doesn't think this is real.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's I think if you get to that point and you have that much influence and you're like that smart, then you just like enter. It's a video game mode. It's like you got a new life. You just keep trying to run the score up.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to win.
Yeah.
So you would want to live forever.
And you can't win if you don't get to the end.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways.
Elon Musk wants to experience the heat death of the universe.
Or he wants to control the death of the universe. He wants to be the maestro,
the conductor.
The conductor.
Yeah. Huh.
Dang, what an end game.
Marvel.
Bringing it around. Thank you.
Yeah.
I had a paranoid episode a little bit last night. It was a weird thing. I don't know what brought it on. I think maybe just like anxiety.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like going back to work today for the first time in a minute. But I like legit, I don't know how to, I feel like I created like a potential home invasion in my imagination.
Okay.
So I had like a really difficult time sleeping. I'm not really sure that I even slept that much last night.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely minimal sleep. Like I just couldn't get myself there. Like I said, I was really anxious and like I was sleeping on the couch. And there's a temperature issue and all this stuff. But anyways, I found myself like in the middle of the night, like just being like, man, I'm just kind of like out here. And I'm like looking at the window and at the front door. I'm like, somebody could just like come in my front door. And I'm like not ready at all for this. And then I swear like I heard somebody touch the doorknob in that moment, which obviously that didn't happen.
Sure. No, but you're vigilant because you're thinking about that.
Right. So like,
every sound is a sound.
And then I like went into this whole thing of where like I was like started breathing really shallow so I could listen. And I was trying to see out of the blind.
Without making any noise.
And like in the moment, I didn't realize what I was doing was crazy. I was just like, oh, I caught it.
Of course I thought about this right now.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Something must have alerted me. I must have heard a branch break.
Yeah, my subconscious is hooking me up with a fucking sound in the alarm. So yeah, I fucking lay there for a minute and then nothing happened. And I kind of like felt like I started hearing something at the back door because you know how my house is. Like I can basically see it from a certain part of the couch. So I like slowly got up and I kind of looked out the peephole and made sure the door was locked, made sure the bottom lock was locked, which it wasn't. So I was like, all right, cool. Now we got both locks. Then I went to the kitchen window. It was open. So I slid that closed, locked it. Like the screen was closed, but the window was open. And then I went to the garage and I made sure that door was locked. It wasn't. I was like, oh man, I'm about to get swarmed.
Did you go find your baseball bat and go back to sleep on the couch?
I didn't, but I did not go sit down immediately. I just kind of like hung out in the kitchen for a minute or
Vigilance.
and just was like, all right, I feel like everything's covered.
I think this is a very common middle 30s dad move. I think that has happened to every guy.
Sure, maybe. I don't know. But after I laid back down for a few minutes, it like really sank into how crazy I was in that moment and how like irrational that all was. But like I said, when it was happening, I was just like,
I'm just
something made me have this vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know. It was weird. It was a real weird moment. And then I just like went back to sleep, kind of laying there trying to go to sleep.
I feel it.
It was a very real, scary second there. For no reason. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody touched the doorknob and it was locked and they're like, well, moving on to the neighbors.
Right.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Gotta be vigilant. So anyways, I bought a gun.
I have a segment.
Okay.
It's a return of a segment.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it way back.
What are you eating?
You're right.
Oh.
You gotta spit your gum out.
Shit. Okay.
I'll get you a bottle of water to get some.
I'm excited about this, guys. It's been a long time since we've done snack time on the show. Is that a taco truck burrito?
It is not.
Oh.
Surprise snack time, too. That's a classic for us.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Water?
Oh, baby waters. I gotta start giving these to my daughter. This is perfect for her. Look cool. It's like a little person. What? Is this crickets or something? What is this?
This is not crickets, bro. Per our episode 254.
254?
Oh, sorry, 54.
Oh, what am I doing?
Pickles. These are Crunchy dillies.
Might I ask why they're in a drug bag?
Because we have like a 5-pound bag of them at the house from Costco. And
you just wanted to bring a serving.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring a whole. I meant to bring more.
Does this hair come with it?
Yeah, that's my hair.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's good?
They're so good.
I have no recollection of talking about fried pickles.
We had a whole segment just talking about regular pickles, our preferences on pickles.
Oh, right. It was in the episode. I remember now.
So can you describe these to the listener?
Well, there's a light crisp on the outside. I'm not sure what the breading is, but it's delightfully crunchy. It's sweet, a little bit.
Very salty.
Pretty salty. Not as salty as I expected, though.
Sure.
It's not overpoweringly salty. And,
they look like almost like French's fried onion, but with little green edges on them.
Yeah, I approve of
bits of fried pickle.
I approve of this message. These are delicious. I would like them to be not in quite such small pieces.
I would prefer, yes, if they were whole.
Yeah.
But they're for it's a topping. You're not supposed to just be eating them. You're supposed to put it on your cheeseburger.
See, if these were like potato chips shaped.
I would never stop.
Yeah, and then you can dip them in stuff too, which would be transformative. Big dip guy nowadays. That's probably...
I'd maybe make a plate of these nacho style, like put some shit on top of them. Maybe cheese.
I mean, you could put these on nachos.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're so potent of a flavor. They're more of an enhancer. We put them on In-N-Out this week. It was very good.
You could see the same thing going on. What you call it? Jalapenos would be good too.
They have jalapenos in this. Yeah, same type of deal.
Yeah, just a little spicier.
Little crispy pickle bits. Pretty good.
All right. Well, listeners, you're welcome for listening to us eat. I know it's been months and months since you've had the pleasure of hearing two portly gentlemen chew on the internet.
Check out a link in our episode notes to get your own sack of crispy dillies.
Nice.
And while you're at it, have a listen to an ad for Mama and the Man-Child featuring Ben and Becky.
Listen in on the quirky conversations between a woman with opinions, convictions, and energy, and her man-child of a husband who brings it together with banter and the not-so-occasional moderately inappropriate response. Mama and the Man-Child, featuring Ben and Becky, is now available at DangerouslyStrange.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
And we're back. Eating these pickles.
Pickle me up. I will. I'll eat these crumbs.
How smart does an animal have to be before
they start deep frying stuff?
Before violence is not acceptable anymore. So you see, you look out the window and you see like two cats fighting. And it's like, cats are pretty smart, but you're not like, we have to stop those cats from fighting. Like, as humans,
some people do.
Okay, so that's their line. What's your line?
All animals fight.
Right. People fight.
Yeah.
But if there's two people fighting on your front lawn, you're definitely going to probably intervene.
Maybe. Depends how violent they're being.
Like, murderous. Like, you don't want to murder on your front lawn.
Yeah, but I don't want to get murdered.
Sure, but you just get go.
Get the fuck out of here!
Go, get it.
Yeah.
You just say I'm calling the cops or whatever. So, okay. What's stupid enough that you wouldn't intervene? Ever. It'd be like so insects, you probably let them fight.
I'll watch.
to watch.
Yeah.
So it's attractive even.
Sure. Spider on bug.
So
any day. You don't watch a spider eating a bug?
Watching that
I'd be
fight.
more worried about why is there a snake in my porch?
I mean, 2 snakes in your lawn. Going at it.
It's right? Be that much snake activity that I'm witnessing a snake fight on my lawn.
2 snakes in a field that you're at.
Okay. I would back away. I'm not going to deal with them.
Right.
Let them go. They're snakes. That's nature.
Okay.
It has to be a domesticated animal. I think people are breaking up cat fights because maybe it's their cat. But if it's just some yard cats, you're going to go on get at least to them.
Go on get, yeah. What about like 2...
like a tortoise fight?
Yeah.
They're slapping at each other?
2 rabbits just fucking each other up.
But maybe they might be fucking each other. That would be my first thought.
Yeah, okay. A rabbit and a tortoise.
Oh, a tortoise and the hare.
They are undecided on who won that race. So
Uh-huh.
They're going to settle like men.
Take it to Dukes, huh? All right. I'd watch that fight.
Okay. Not breaking that up at all.
No way. I mean, I would feel bad for the tortoise eventually, I think. I might break it up if the hare gets too feisty.
Okay. So
if the tortoise is going to win, I'm going to let it happen.
So if there's like a real big advantage, you're going to probably like...
Yeah, if it's an unfair... But no, because I still want to watch the spider and the fly fight. I'm not trying to save a fly. I hate flies.
Okay.
Sorry to all of our fly listeners, but you suck.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Mosquitoes will too while we're at it.
Dogs? You get involved with dogs? Too small?
I don't want to get small dogs. I mean, they probably know each other. Are they really fighting?
Yeah, it was like blood.
I might break them up. I'd probably break them up. Okay. I don't want to see that.
Same with cats?
Yeah, that's why I'm at least shooing them off of my yard if they're fighting.
Okay. One tortoise, 1 human toddler.
Yeah, I don't want a toddler to kill a tortoise in my yard. Or vice versa.
Right. Or the field.
How big of a tortoise is it?
It's
like, could he win?
Yeah, it's a fair fight.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I'd probably break that up. Okay. Human life, at least.
That's like a really slow child.
Right. If it was 2 tortoises, let him go. I don't know if I answered that previously.
Let him go?
Let him do it. I'll watch.
Round 1.
Yeah,
fight. And then you wake up next week.
Right. They're still just slapping at each other real slow.
They're still charging. All right. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the line is. It's an intelligence thing, right? Or is it just like a...
I think it's about domestication more than anything.
So if you like saw 2 deer...
I'm not going near that. What are you going to do? They're deer.
They're going
to horn you through your heart. You're going to die.
They're lady deers. They're does.
They're not fighting then. They're more civilized than that.
Oh, that was racist. Okay.
But so I guess that's intelligence then, like you say.
Well, they're not domesticated, right?
But they're not domesticated. But also, they're more intelligent than to need to fight. That's what I'm saying. They're not fighting.
1 deer, 1 dolphin.
Who's the aggressor?
Hard to say. The deer's just grabbing a drink of water. The dolphin's not having it.
That's the dolphin's the aggressor then, and that's rude.
I mean, the dolphin's just protecting what he's got.
No, he's not. There's plenty of water to go around.
It's salt water too, so maybe he's trying to warn the deer, and the deer takes it wrong.
Oh yeah, it's just a miscommunication.
Yeah, happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Jerry Springer? Steve built a career off that. Got his own show because of misunderstandings. Because they thought that their husband was
fucking a dolphin.
Fucking a dolphin. When that baby came out and it wasn't a dolphin, boy, was there egg on their face.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Jerry, my husband is pregnant with a dolphin baby.
The husband's pregnant with a dolphin.
That's what you said it was the husband.
And I said, I don't pay attention to the words that come out of my mouth.
Oh, I threw dolphin in there, but my husband is pregnant with a dolphin baby.
And we're really going in hard on the southern accent today.
What is that?
We're really going in hard on the southern accent today. Those people are not
I'm just bad at accents.
What do you got in the accent department? Obviously Southern. All right.
Yeah, I do some different British accents. I like.
This is more of a This is Scottish. Scottish accent.
Sure, I can see that. I can see that.
The only time it sounds Scottish is when I say the word Scottish.
Sure. We went on a trip to go get the car serviced down Southern California.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And
it's gonna be a Hispanic man.
No. We first of all, when I got down there, the guy when you go into the Mercedes dealership is like,
did you just flex
the service guy? No, it's an anti-flex. Get ready for it, because he's like, oh, $35. We can get this all cleaned up real nice for you, shining like brand new. And I look at this dude and I'm like, oh man, you got the wrong guy. I could do that in my front yard. I am not. No, I'm the poor one. You can just.
I'm the poor one.
I'm a broke ass, bro. And he's like, well, at least you admit it. I was like, yeah, for sure. And every step of the way, these people were trying to upsell me, because it's like Beverly Hills Mercedes,
right,
where I go to get my car service.
And they're looking at you and they're like, he looks like he's probably a tech.
Yeah, he could run something. Yeah. He drives a smart car, but he's got
an app, or he's a fucking, he's got a Twitch.
Right. And I'm like, give me the basic service. Give me the lease.
It's super hard to profile people in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because
you never know.
People be making money on the internet.
Everybody's rich.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like here, you have to assume everybody is on meth.
Right. And then Alicia was like, I don't like how they're talking to you. And I was like, oh, I'm not tripping. I know I'm poor. Like, I don't, it's fine.
Does that weird you out ever when your lady is like, I don't like this situation, and you're just like, oh, I'm just totally used to taking this kind of
like I just take shit.
It's fine. And then she's like, you don't have to do that.
Right.
And you're like, I'm fine. And she's like, I'm gonna make a scene.
Oh, did you watch I Think You Should Leave? The like super awkward sketch comedy show?
I feel like I did.
I'm sure I told you to watch it a bunch of times. It's
a trio?
No, that's like Whitest Kids You Know, or
it's newer.
I
don't know. I've watched a bunch of them now.
Anyway, there's one that came out on Netflix last year that's with this awkward guy. Anyway, there's a sketch on there where he and his wife go to see a magician, a stage magician at like a dinner theater type deal, and he volunteers and goes on stage to do whatever, be the
get his hand cut off or something,
whatever, right? And it was a not overly complicated trick. I can't recall now, but then when they go home, the wife is like, I can't believe that you let that man make you look like such a fool on stage. And he's like, what? She's like, go sleep on the couch.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it's pretty funny. Very funny show.
The life of an American dad.
But no, it was after that it was cool. It was we get to wander around.
That'd be
LA.
Funny if the first guy you interacted with just came to your defense when they were trying to upsell you. Like, don't bother.
Right?
He said he's a broke ass. Let him be. And I was like, oh, and they just scatter.
Right. But no, while they're servicing the car, you get a real fancy car. So we got to drive around LA in a Mercedes.
Yeah. You should have lived your influencer life for those couple of hours, just taking pictures in front of everything.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I took some pictures, but not anything like that. Where do we spin off to this?
Voices.
So we're in LA. We're hanging out with Alicia's cousin. Has been in town for a little while.
Everyone who lives in California has a cousin in LA.
Apparently, turns out. she was just visiting San Diego for a little while. And so when I had to go get the car serviced, whose vagina? Whale's vagina. You're right. San Diego. She came up and met us in LA, and we hung out for the day. Driving around in the Mercedes, looking cool. And at one point, like, I had been trying to be playing it cool, not being like a super weirdo like normal.
To her cousin?
Yeah, with her cousin. Moving to her cousin. But, I'm still a weirdo. Whatever. I kept trying to put a little bit of a lid on it.
A limiter?
At one point, we read a billboard, and Alicia did a funny voice. And I was like, she did like a New York, like some East Coast voice.
Okay.
And
did the sign prompt that?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It was
walking here.
Something. I don't remember what the sign was.
Take out the garbage. Yeah.
But yeah, she did a voice, and then I, chuckled or whatever. But I guess I made a little face when I like shoved down the voice that I was going to do from coming out of me. Right? I made some face, and she just like knowingly, she went, "Yeah, it's okay. You're all right." And then,
do you, boo?
Later in the day, we were somewhere pulling into a mall or something, and I did some little voice, some character joke. And Alicia goes, "Oh, George does a lot of voices."
Just as like a segue.
Just like after I did that, she was like, "Yeah, George does a lot of voices."
Did she say it like in an endearing way, or she's just like, "Oh, he does that"?
So for the rest of the night and continuing on, I will come back to her with like, "So yeah, George does a lot of voices." Like a different emphasis on it. That's like, because my joke that day was like, "Oh, George does a lot of voices" sounds like something you say about your like 8-year-old nephew who's a little slow, or
not your 33-year-old.
Right. Yeah, he does voices. So, but he's got this car though. Like, check out this Mercedes.
Afternoon. He made some choices in his life that led to this moment.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes, I do some voices.
Well, when we're rich and drive Mercedes, we should trade them in for smart cars for the afternoon.
Yeah, that'll be zip around town. I'm still going to drive my smart car if I get rich.
Pass on that for me. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully drive something else bigger.
I mean, I might drive a Mercedes.
I probably would never get a Mercedes unless they come out with something that looks not like a Mercedes.
I'd like if they came out with a Mercedes that looks like a Mercedes from like 1991. Like those boxier ones. I like that. Yeah. BMW too, same thing. Early 90s, late 80s, real boxy.
I would just get a tour bus and never go anywhere.
Just live in a tour bus?
I just want to have a house where I'm at.
Okay.
I feel like I need to take a shower.
Walmart.
So just walk out of the movies, take a shower real quick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm always prepared.
Home is where the home is.
Yeah. Gotta go fill up the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I really want an RV. I don't know. That's just where I'm at in life. Another middle-aged dad thing, probably.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
How many kids you got? 3?
Last time I checked, probably 2 now. I don't know.
RP.
None.
I think you could do with an RV.
Yeah. I want to spend at least 1 year of my life RVing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do that.
Yeah, I don't
once
think that's
you're
too lofty.
Even, I mean,
if I'm making money on the internet, I can be wherever.
Sure. Just put your kids in boarding school.
Well, I mean, 2 of them are getting older.
You take them with you? Oh, they're going to leave. Then you can just take the little one.
I'm going to be like, we're leaving.
Right.
Be like, rent's paid till the end of this month. Yikes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Give them a crisp $5 bill.
Good luck. Just like grandma used to do.
The Dangerously Strange podcast is a production of Dangerously Strange Studios. Our theme music was created by Rick Russell. Special thanks to Nikki Costa, Mondo Martinez, Bradley Church, The Snacky Kitty, and of course, Becky Stone.